Hello guys and welcome to King Aegon Targaryen and his War of the Conquest. We're back and as you can see, things are a lot more stable with our new king. I mean, we've been able to somewhat win in the Independence Wars. We're going to win against the Ironborn, but the Northmen, due to a mega war technicality, automatically broke into independence. So that kind of sucks. And Harmon's independent, but we don't have a truce with him, so we can take him back whenever we are powerful enough. Aside from that, I mean, we're dealing with a slave raider because we have a dragon under our control through my aunt Velena. Why is Lucimore? Get in there. Come on. So yeah, let's get back into things. Try to win this slave raid quickly with our dragon. Wow. We slaughtered them to the man. The Battle of Hollard Hall. Overwhelming victory. I get money, which is really good. It's a dangerous faction, though. There's a faction for Prince Valerian, supported by the Lord of Sharppoint. Then an elective succession faction, supported by some of the minor lords. You're the Master of Whispers. Here, have some money. Where are you going? So's Horn. Gonna cut them off. Still waiting for that war to finish so that I can actually come out of hiding and do all the other little things, like getting married because the damned Valerians stole my betrothed. I went into hiding for like a month and they were immediately broke the betrothed. And Rael is now married to Warm Seahorse. Come on. Oh. Yeah, chase them into the claw? What's this called? Cracklaw Point? I guess. This whole thing is Cracklaw Point. Be able to catch those 500. Hopefully that'll be enough to end this war. There we go, an easy slaughter in the Battle of Poolguard, and it is. So we've won our Independence War. So I've captured Ulf the Mad, who I think will pay. Not with his titles or anything, but I think I might banish him and keep Adrak in. Do I want to let him bend the knee, maybe? What do I want to do with Aegon? Now, he is a patient man. So, actually, maybe he doesn't want to be seen like his father. He was very quick to act, he was very hasty. And he didn't make a lot of friends that way. So maybe Aegon wants to show he's a little more understanding and patient. And so he will let Ulf the Mad bend the knee. I think that matches, right? It's pretty deceitful, also, because it's for his own gain. Yeah, why not? And we get a hostage out of it. Adrak Harlaw, the heir to the Isles, comes to me. How do you feel, Ulf? He's pretty good with it. Daemon's third claim on Stonyhead. Please stop doing that, I just want the realm to go to peace. And now we can finally come out of hiding. We need to get married too, but I think I'll wait till the realm is in peace to do that, because it'll give me more options. The regency for King Aegon has ended. First things first, let's tame a dragon, guys. You now have to decide how to approach this wild beast. My friend Volon, a lazy dragon. I will tame it, of course. You have successfully tamed Volon. The world is mine, Aegon, the Dragon Rider. The wars between the great powers have subsided. So we're officially a Dragon Rider, which is really good. Yes, I will order him to stand down. Your Grace, I'm afraid I cannot end this war. My cause is just. And as such, you have no right to command me. You're right about that, because I have minimum realm authority. Which is very bad, and I have to wait another 16 years before I can even try to change it. Even then, I can only get low realm authority, which won't let me force them to end wars. So this is about what we have. We have these two also. These two paramountcies are independent, the North and the Stormlands. And I think Aegon's the kind of king who's going to retake it. Do I want to focus on intrigue? Let's do carousing. Why not? He's a diplomacy-focused kind of man. I need to get married. Who's there to get married to? A red wine girl's not bad. There are no Celtigar or Valerians. No Blood of the Dragon and whatnot. Let's have a look. Women of my religion, but of my culture, who are not married. See, there's a couple. Vera Valerian, she's 9 and attractive. How old am I? I'm 16. That's not too much of a difference. I think I can wait 5 years to get married. If it's to a Valerian. Yes. I'll do that. Is there a younger Celtigar, maybe? No. Because I don't want to betroth another Valerian to Ares. Maybe the gardener girl. Who does Ares get betrothed to? I mean, he is just 4, so we could give it a while. Yeah, let's just wait a little bit because he's only 4. I've also got to organize my coronation ceremony, and I want to do that as soon as possible. Time has finally come for me to be officially recognized as King of the Iron Throne. In order to do this, I'll need the support of the faith, but convincing authoritative members will neither be easy nor cheap. To begin the preparations, I should find a priest willing to crown me. Well, the High Septon, of course. Or wait, I'm a kind of humble man, although this is the only option, so yeah. There's the betrothal between me and young Vera Valerian. When's her birthday, actually? Oh, very soon. This is mine. Got a lot of stuff to do now to stabilize this. To the King Aegon of the Iron Throne, I shall be glad to recognize your divine right to rule, as soon as you donate what is due to the faith. It's not too much, yeah, very well. I also have to repay that loan, right? Much after the ceremony. Now that I have a distinguished member of the faith to officiate my coronation, I must decide how much do I wish to spend for the ceremony leading up to it. He's humble, so I don't think it needs to be extravagant. Just a dignified ceremony. Not necessarily... Well, could it be private because he's actually paranoid and humble? Maybe. Maybe he'll hold a private ceremony, actually. I was thinking maybe dignified because, well, he wants his legitimacy to be unquestioned by the rulers, but he wants a smaller coronation if possible because he is paranoid and humble. So I think dignified should be fine. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I think that'll be okay. The warden title stands empty. We need a warden of the north. I'll pick someone later. Don't you worry, I will pick someone later when I take you. The time of my coronation draws near, only a few more days before I'm crowned king, before the gods and all my subjects. My court has already been filled with all the vassals from my realm who have come to bear witness to this fundamental moment of my reign. It'll never be soon enough. Of course not. Organizing such a great ceremony has given me the chance to know better some of my vassals. Maintaining healthy relationships with all my subjects is fundamental to ensure the future stability and prosperity of the realm. Septon Alton in particular seems like a man I could really trust. Could we be friends, perhaps? Why not? Unfortunately, Septon Alton did not seem to share my feelings and politely refused my offer of friendship. While he was hardly rude or confrontational, it is unfortunate that we cannot see eye to eye. Maybe he'll change his mind in the future. Okay, I mean, I'm very stupid of you. I'm a king, you know. There's a peasant revolt already rising up in the north. As the day drags on, seemingly never-ending, you can barely keep your eyes open. You seem to have no energy at all. I've become fatigued. This morning, a curious visitor came to my court, a wandering scholar who traveled to King's Landing after hearing news of my upcoming coronation. He claims that he has heard many tales of what a wise and virtuous ruler I am and wishes to put his knowledge to my service. I don't think I'll take him. I don't know who this man is, and I am paranoid. No, I do not deal with beggars and charlatans. Titus Aaronford states that his extensive medical experience leads him to certain conclusions. That your symptoms point to cancer? Really? Oh, Aegon. Very well, treat it as you will. To invigorate you, Grand Maester Titus recommended that you consume what made you strong in the first place and thus provided you with jugs of human breast milk. Very glad I hired him. What a good man. To kill Merle. I am deceitful and I don't like him. At all. Yes. I will join that plot. We've graced for some time now. I've been in the employ of Lady Paramount Sildia, but now I seek a better station. So the Septon William Dalt. No. No, thank you, Dornishman. Can I just offer you vassalization? No. Sudden shooting pain strikes your chest. After a moment of agony, it passes. For now. Alas, I've got chest pains. I kneel before High Septon XII as a host of lords and knights surround us in complete silence. His Holiness the High Septon blesses me as he prepares himself to place the crown upon my head and proclaim me King of the Andals, the Roynor, and the First Men, Lord of the Seven Kingdoms, and Protector of the Realm. I am finally and truly King. Huzzah, I've done it. What's this? Tourney. I need to decide my council now. I need a new hand of the king. Lucamore Cox is potential. Benjamin Hardy isn't a bad choice, actually. Neither is Manfred Faring. I might go with Manfred Faring, because I don't think there's many here who I love. Lucamore, maybe. He's decent, but he wouldn't be a good hand. Although he is a man I trust. Maybe Celtigar? His father served me as hand of the king, so maybe I'll let the younger Celtigar. Yeah, why not? It's where I spent most of my life, after all. I think I trust them. Master of Coin, Lucamore Cox. Collect taxes. Master of Whispers is Lord Langward. That's fine. Everyone really starting to like me. Personal diplomacy is very high, which is great. You know, my Master of Ships is the Valerian. That's fine. I have an advisor already named Lyman Darklin. Okay, my second one. I could name one of these Lord Paramounts like Merle Gardner, but I want him dead. So no. Ulf Harlaw? Should I? I mean, he's just come off a war. I don't know if I want to give him... We just fought him. I don't think we're going to reward him with a position. So either Hayford or Rosby is what I'm thinking. Let's give it to Elmo Hayford, who actually likes me some. And I remember the Hayfords stuck with my father when he was deposed. So I'll trust him a little more with the fate of House Targaryen. Designated region, obviously the Celtigars. Where are them? There you go, Edwell. Keeper of the Swans can be Lady Ella. You can be Master of Horse. You can be Master of Hunt. You can be High Almoner. Don't have a Warden. That's fine. Oh no, that's Valena. Of course she stays as a commander. Be insane not to. Jarman. Davos Boggs. Yes, that seems like all those titles done with. High Septon still mad at... Oh, because I probably still have the... Yeah, 40 men. Let's get going. Pleased to report that your errant subject, Adrek Harlaw, the heir to the Isles, is already converted to the faith. That was quick. You can actually get him married with someone of the Faith of the Seven now. How about being betrothed to the Red Wine Girl? I think that matches pretty nicely. I mean, they're known as one of the biggest naval powers outside of the Isles, right? So I think that's a good match for them. Sudden gargling and feeling of pressure in your gut is all the warning you have before you are forced to make a dash for the privy. Alas, I have diarrhea. I can only hope that this is like a flu or something, and my maester is wrong about the cancer. I'm growing less hopeful each time I get a new symptom. Decided to accept your suggestion of betrothal? Good. Good. Favor on Harmon Langward to join factions. Oh, Crown Loyalist faction. He wants Ares in power. Why? Why? Oh, he's used a favor on him, too. Both of them have favors on Harmon Langward. There's a war you're doing. My Kingsguard Sir Jason Flowers, the Graceford bastard, has died of severe stress at age 37. At a meeting of the small council, Lord Edward Celtigar has recommended Sir Lambert Ironwood. Seems pretty good. Skilled fire, ruthless, dutiful commander. Fine notion, send the invitation. Sir Lambert kneels. I'm sorry, your grace, he says, but someday I'll hold lands of my own. My house needs me more than the realm. That is true, that you'll hold lands of your own. You're the heir to the Stoneway, because your older brother died. Very Very good then, Sir Lambert. Damn it. The symptoms which have troubled you lately were a sign of something much worse. You have cancer. Minus 2.5 health. Court physician Titus has come to see you and offers treatments for your illness. He explains that there are several different types of treatments he can offer. I don't think I'm going to put my life in your hands immediately. I'm very paranoid. As long as you know what you're doing. I'm not quite craven, so I'm not going to be like, dude, this is scary. Do something. Knights from powerful houses. There's Sir Miles Roxton. He is pretty good. And Sir Edmund Tarley. Not bad. Let's get Tarley in here. Be the highest honor to serve in your Kingsguard. He's a decent fighter. His father, Captain Eller Tarley of the Maiden's Men, looked on in honor. Grand Maester Titus insisted that your humors were out of balance and that the best way to restore them would be through bloodletting. After consulting the astronomical charts, he decided that you should be bled from your armpits and temples. What? How do I feel better? Now, what does this do? Oh, it doesn't actually affect my people's opinions of me, which is good. I have to see if I can get a kid before dying. Or else Ares would inherit, and he's... well, he's of a different faith. Focus faith, yeah, so you can at least convert out of that. False religion, which got our father imprisoned and killed. Lord Roland is no longer Master of Law, so Roland Bywater has resigned? Why? He simply resigned. Fired from I did no such thing. I didn't fire you from the council. I can appoint you back, I will, because I don't know what that was. You just got randomly fired. Now, how's this war going for Stonyhead? Hope the Baratheons lose. 20% for the Valemen. Good. 17,000 there. You have 10,000. Ugh. I don't know, Willem. Don't know how well you're going to do there. Doesn't look too good. King Aegon Targaryen, I hereby invite you to participate in the tourney of Woodmere. I think I'm good. I mean, he's a sick man who is paranoid and isn't quite the fighter. I don't think Aegon is going to be very public. He's not going to be in a lot of things. I think he's the kind of king who spends a lot of time just kind of by himself and whatnot, letting his council rule, essentially, because he's very sick and whatnot. Don't have a crown or anything. Kind of waiting for Roderick to inherit because Roderick is really bad. Jasper the Spider declared the war against the tyranny of the Storm King, so the Storm King's already being pushed around. Wait, would this not break a... Really? This wouldn't break a truce? Oh, I think only he breaks a truce. I'm gonna wait till this ends anyways. I mean, I'm not gonna just attack. How many men do I have? Quite a couple more. The lords like me. They like the new King Aegon. How's this plot going? Pretty badly. And Jasper has immediately lost his rebellion. What's happened to the Red Watch? Is it a mega war kind of thing for them? Are they just independent now? Raven has arrived. We should prepare as winter is coming. Okay. We've converted another Tyroshi in our court to the faith. That's good. Her husband was already of the faith. Their children, however, are not. Terios and Sirodos. Ooh. Your Grace, your courtier Sir Garland Gardner has left King's Landing without seeking your permission. We've heard rumors he's gone to Sir Manfred Dalt's court in Lemonwood, where he's receiving support for his claim. So Garland has gone to Dorne. And it seems he wants to press his claim for Dorne on his young niece. That would mean Rael would inherit Dorne, which is I'm not too opposed to, I suppose. She stayed in my court, which is good. New Lord of Byford. Okay. Second Ironborn Civil War. I'm gonna have to try to stop that. Paynir. Oh god, they have a lot of support. They have a lot of support. Ooh. Seastone House, stop this whore. I command you. I'm afraid I cannot. Yup, there's nothing I can do. Thank you, guys, for giving me no realm authority, and now no one listens to me. Thanks, gardeners. What was I planning on doing? I knew I had something to do. She's going to get married in 3 years, about. He's not converted yet. My Kingsguard Sir Lyle of Brockhall has died of complications related to gout. It seems my hand has recommended Sir Simon Strong. He is pretty good. Fine notion. And he is joined at 58. Still a pretty good fighter at 58. I mean, very strong, for one thing. And that's not a pun. He is. Word of an epidemic. We've received news of a horrible epidemic in the Sorrows. Part of the Sorrows. At first, the rumors were thought to be exaggerated, but ever since the disorderly arrival of the inconsolable refugees at our gates, it has been difficult to ignore what is happening. They tell of various symptoms, and our couriers from the area report seeing large buboes. Buboes? Bubbles? I don't know. People vomiting blood before dying, while others have their extremities turned black, rotting off their bodies. Terror is spreading as rapidly as the disease, and so far there has been no mention of a cure, only mass graves. Is this the will of the gods? Well, how are they coming to me for refuge? Are they swimming across the sea? And what is this? Is this great sickness? Oh no. Oh no. I'm already very weak from the cancer. I don't know that I'll live through the great sickness if it expands into Westeros. That is troubling. That is very troubling. There's not that many Targaryens yet that we can be good with a great sickness. I mean, if I die, it goes to Ares, and after Ares dies, I think the realm would go to Valerion, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it appears so. Can I actually... You wouldn't come to court. I want my swords back. To all the good lords of the Iron Throne, I declare that Lord Arent Ironwood of the Stoneway has upset the delicate balance of power in the realm by refusing to relinquish control of the High Lordship of Ghost Hills to one of his vassals. Let his tyranny be known throughout the realm, and all his power restrained for the good of all. This does indeed sound a threat, so he is a tyrant, apparently, for not giving his titles. Great sickness is spreading pretty fast already. After Valerian, I think I'd go to his mother. Samela, then Valena, and then Rael would be last. At least she's also married matrilineally, so she can have a kid. Keyholder of the Iron Bank in Bravos. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I forgot to pay the loan. Yeah, I have the coin right here, Mr. Bravosi. I don't think we've had a single Prince of Dragonstone since Arian, right? Since you. I think everyone else has just inherited it along the kingdom. He never got to appoint Valerion, because he died really quickly. Right? Just inherited, not granted. And then Vakar got it after the council. And then Aegon immediately inherited it because, obviously, regency and whatnot. So that's interesting. Perwyn Redwine wants to get the marriage going. There you go, Adra Carlaw and Sansara Redwine. Marriage the Ironborn are definitely going to hate. Look at them, 11,000 for that elective monarchy. It's not good. My bannerman, Lord Benjen Hardy, tried to have Master Eric of Cahors arrested. Does he have the Great Sickness? Great Plague. Oh, he's gonna win. Damn it. Michael has declared a war for Sweetport Sound. I can command him to end it, he won't. Oh, he has! Obeyed my command. You are welcome, Lady Flores. Lord Lyman Darkland has been a leal and able servant, having successfully completed many tasks in the aid of the Iron Throne. I'll arrange this reward, of course. Lady Ella Rain has died. Oh, no. Oh, no. How did the Smallwoods inherit this? Franklin Smallwood. What? Through Fiona Rain. Why? Why did she not inherit? She was the heir for the longest time. Or why did he not? There's so many other. Oh god, I hate that. I hate how inheritance goes sometimes in this game. They've given it to Franklin Smallwood. He's the new Warden of the West, I guess. At least he wasn't landed. Who's his heir? Yeah, his heir is just. It's now gonna go completely through House Smallwood. House Rain is gone because of this inheritance struggle they've had. God, what are you doing? Why do you have men out? You're joining the... What? You're joining the Trident? I think it's time we make the Stormlanders bend the knee. The Iron Throne is at a state of war. We should send ravens to the Great Lords. They will surely honor their obligations. I mean, surely. Don't want you with me. I'm assuming I have the Ironborn under me. Yeah, none of those. They're in a civil war. They're not fighting for me. Get all my fleets that are in here and aren't Ironborn. That's a majority of the fleets. Alright, yeah. I hope most of my Lord Paramounts won't rebel. I could see the Gardeners doing it and saying, no, we want to join the Durandans for whatever reason. But everyone else should join me, right? I mean, Sylvia likes me. It's the new Lord Smallwood. He kind of likes me. These other two are in their own civil war, so they won't even be called, I don't think. Okay, don't move. Go there. Don't move. Go there. Go there. You can just gather ships. Go here, I suppose. Stop moving. There you go. Oop. Go. Emerald Gardener is failing to answer my call. Okay, Winina Adaris has been converted. Iron Throne is at a state of war. We'll send ravens again, I guess. Did all of them just craven out on me? Seems like it. But a lot of their minor lords are joining. Here's the Lord of the North March. Respectful House Osgrey. Lord Lefford of the Golden Tooth. You have Lady Sarsfield of Sarsfield. Lord Crakehall. Quite a couple of pretty major lords. The Lord of the Ocean Road, too. Who's that? The Oakharts? No. Oh, it is the Oakharts, okay. And then one Dornish lord in Salt Shore. It's not too many men, but we also have a dragon, and Storm King Durwald does not. So I think we'll be fine. We have two dragons, actually. Greensward has stayed out of the war. Disappointed by you, Boris Blount. I would cancel their men. I don't know which ones the Greensward ones are. Doesn't quite tell me, so I'm just gonna leave them. Comes 11,000 already marching through Attadale. I've gathered 12,500. I don't want to raise my personal levies because King's Landing is still kind of weak. The Aegon fort. So Will Aegon lead the men himself? I do have a dragon, you know, but... Oh, don't think we need mine, and I don't want to be out. I'm sick and whatnot. No, I'm not going to go. I'm sending Lord Lusamore, Valena, and Dale Bareman. Are you locked in? A couple of days. Okay, so go to Adadale, intercept the Stormlanders. Should be a victory. And with a dragon and whatnot, here we go. There it is. Dragon deployment. Jareso Painier, who is my friend actually, is converted to the faith. That's good. My only friend, Tyroshi boy. So we slaughtered the Durandon men. I expect they'll be sending some men to Dragonstone just to be really annoying. That's why I have this fleet here. Well, we were able to get 2 more ships out of Rosby, so that's good. On every ship I can get. Might conscript some merchant fleets to defend Dragonstone, if that's where they're going. For now, just march through Fellwood and straight to Storm's End. We don't want to meet them in mountains, because that's where we can't deploy our dragons. But aside from that, we'll be free to just meet their armies. Your vassal Lord Roland of Bywater is arguing with his wife. She seems quite upset, and they are almost screaming at each other. They don't even notice that you're watching them. It's none of my business. I'm a humble king. I eavesdropped, which is very deceitful. So, I think this match is not confronting them. I am patient. We do now know that Lord Bywater has marital problems. Crush them in Bronzegate real quick. 13th of the first moon. Good. Oh, here they are in Grandview. Don't get beaten there. Battle of Bronzegate, just an easy win, as is to be expected. March through to Broad Arch, because that's... No, they're going south. Why are you going south? There's the end of their war, and I'm assuming, yeah, Stonyhead has gone to the Riverlords. No more lords have joined me. March through to Adardel, maybe? They don't appear to be sending fleets, which is good. Maybe not. Lord Bruce Vance's treason is one thing. What? Oh, I suppose because he's part of the Stormlands. But that Vance stands beside the Iron Throne, carrying the very sword sworn to defend your life. Can Sir Harwin be trusted to honor his vows before his family? I am somewhat paranoid. I don't want to gain trusting. I really don't. Because I like him being paranoid. That's part of him. But would I kill him or imprison him? I mean, I'm the one who's declared war. Do I trust Harwin Vance? How's he even related? His great nephew is Lord of Nightsong? He's one of my better fighters, too. It's a paranoid move to kill him and imprison him. But at the same time, I do think it would be more in line with the rest of his traits not to do anything. To be patient. Deceitful, you know. I mean, it's just bad diplomacy. Really. And he's a really good diplomat. To imprison a Kingsguard member as soon as we're at war with one of his family members. I hope I don't get trusting, though. He'll do his duty. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Attack them in Grandview. Then we'll have to push back and see if we can meet them in Fellwood. Fellwood's a good place for a battle for me. Has hills. What? How was that a defeat? There were none of them left. Okay, whatever. 12th. Aha. Okay, what? Am I missing something? Okay, we're locked in, apparently. Why can't I change them? They got locked in very fast. They're charging into me, though. Really foolishly, I might add. There you go. That's pretty much the end of the Durandons, I think. Go to Storm's End, burn that down, and teach them a lesson for trying to take independence back. Karaemon Raebagir. Oh, he's gone already. Oh, boy. Oh no. I'll honor my allegiance and take up arms to defend. Excellent. It's not yet gotten into the Westeros, but oh, it's close. It's getting here. Your Grace, since I arrived in King's Landing, there's never been a shortage of soldiers. Okay, good. Let us hope so. Don't love that sickness. Just burn it down, Valena, please. There you go. We've captured Storm King Durwal Durandon. Send him to my prisons, Lusamore. Storm's End burned down. That was what, the first successful siege of Storm's End, I think, right? Like in history of Westeros. Enforced demands on them. And there you go, the Westerosi de jure war is over. Durwal Durandon has been forced to bend the knee. The realm will be at peace. And I'll end this episode here. The Great Sickness is really coming quick. How long has it been since it started? 8054. 2 years ago almost. Okay. We're yet to get married too, and I'm very weak. So I don't know how I would deal with the Great Sickness. I think Aegon would probably hide. I'll have to see when it comes. Ugh. Don't like that. Yeah. At least we've taken back the Stormlands. There's relevant pieces. All the lords like Aegon. We've been crowned. Things are going well for now. Still R'hllor, and he's become a lunatic. Or was he already a lunatic? He's become affectionate. Okay. Hope you guys did enjoy this episode. If you did, do like and subscribe. And that'll be all from me from this one, guys. Goodbye.